Hello. So what I want to do with this video is just sort of briefly introduce an idea that I have been thinking a little bit about that I think would be interesting to do as a new form of kind of short form content on the channel. Shorter than certainly the live streams have been. Last one was 2.5 hours, and shorter than some of the project videos and so on. Probably about the same length as the Odin kind of learning content. Some of those videos are obviously like 15 or so minutes, 20, and so on. So what I want to do is I want to introduce a new kind of series to the channel where we do a crawl of the standard library. We pick some kind of function, or we do something in a program, and then we see what code executes when we do that, right? To familiarize ourselves with what actually happens when we do something, right? And so on. So what I want to do is, for example, the first episode will probably be out today or tomorrow, likely tomorrow. The first episode will be what happens when in a program we say dial this host and port, establish a connection on TCP, to show that, one, I have said previously before, I think the standard library is very readable, right? In part, I'm saying this because I have made patches to the standard library, and if I can do it without any experience with Odin previously, and so on, I believe this is something everyone can do. But, you know, let's put that to the test, right? When we do something in the language, can we figure out what actually happens, behind the scenes? And if we do so, right, what can we gain from that? Do we feel like now we know more what's going on? Could we recreate that thing ourselves using the same kind of calls, for example, right? Because of course the standard library is made out of just a combination of system calls and normal logic, right? So we could re-implement everything in the standard library by ourselves if we so choose, right? So that is going to be the new series. We are going to effectively be just spelunking in the standard library. I don't really have a name for this yet, but maybe I'll come up with one after I kind of edit this video. So that's going to be the new series. I'm hoping this can be sort of content that someone can, if they're not really into what we're doing on the live stream, they're not really into, maybe other videos that are being posted and so on, they can maybe gain something from just seeing, what's out there. Maybe it can also inspire other people to go look at, what's going on and so on. So that's it for this video right now. And again, probably tomorrow will be the first video. We're going to go over what happens when you connect, when you dial in the standard library, this function here, dial TCP, right? Dial TCP, and we put a host name and port string, basically. We're going to go over what happens in the language, for the language to resolve this to a function, what happens in the actual functions, what do we parse, and so on and so forth, right? And yeah, okay, that's it for now. And I hope you're looking forward to these new videos. I hope they will be interesting. Have a nice day and ciao.